Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for March the 14th. I am going to be pulling one card for overall energy, and after that, we'll do one card for each sign and see how those energies work together. Overall energy is coming up as the Chariot. We like that. Now, the Chariot can talk about a few good things. It can talk about your vehicle, transportation, any kind of transportation. It can be a car, helicopter, plane, bicycle, motorcycle, whatever, transportation, okay? The other thing that the Chariot can talk about, it can talk about working together with somebody towards a common goal or a common purpose and things going well together, even though you may not be exactly like this other person. You may be a good complement to that other person. This can be talking about, like, for example, a successful marriage, a business partnership that's going well, a friendship where you guys plan things and do things that's going well. So working together towards a common goal with somebody successfully when the Chariot shows up right side up. So either a vehicle or working towards a common goal. There are probably some other things too. We'll see if any of the others come out as we're going through the stack tonight or today with the Zodiac. And let's just see what shows up. All right, Aries, what do we have going on? What do we have going on? King of Pentacles coming up here. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. How is this playing out for Aries? Aries, I think it's very likely that you're actually putting out some money, or you're putting out some energy or some effort on some type of vehicle. So you could be paying somebody to repair this. You could even be doing the repair job yourself, but putting some type of energy or effort, possibly finances, into some type of transportation or vehicle. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo, boop-a-doo-doo. The other way this could be coming up too, Aries, and you'll know which ones it applies to you, which way it applies to each of you. But the other way that this can be coming up, for some of you, this is you saying, you know what, I've been investing in this partnership. I'm kind of done with that. I want to move on and invest in something else. So this can definitely be in your personal life that you just are done with a partnership. And it's a shame because it looks like this partnership really works. So I'm not sure why you would be done with it, but that's what we have on the board. I think for most of you, though, this is going to have more to do with a vehicle than a partnership. I would say 80% of you were looking at a vehicle situation. Taurus. Wheel of Fortune. Taurus, you guys could very literally have something going on with a wheel or a tire or something that is round on your vehicle today. Very literal. Or there could be something going on with a vehicle where it's not acting like its normal, reliable self. If we're looking at a relationship here, and I think for a few of you we are, then this talks about the idea of some type of partnership or relationship that is reaching some kind of obstacles. Whatever your goals are in that relationship, you're running into a couple of bumps in the road there. Doesn't mean that it can't happen, just means there's going to be more time involved than what maybe you had thought. All right, so who was that? Gemini? Is that right? No, that was Taurus. That just doesn't seem right. Okay. Next up is Gemini, though. We have the Two of Wands. Bloop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo, plus the Chariot. All right. So Geminis, I think you and whoever it is that you're collaborating with here, I think you have choices about what path you want to take moving forward. And I don't think you'll have any trouble making those choices. Boop-a-doo-doo. If you're doing some kind of travel or some kind of trip, you could be traveling today, and you could have choices about where you're actually going to go, or you could be planning travel today, and that's where those choices come in. You may be having to decide which choices you're actually going to go with. All right, that was Gemini. Next up, we're looking at Cancer with the Ace of Wands plus the Chariot. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. Cancers, I think you have a really great idea about a partnership with somebody else to reach a very particular goal. And for others of you, this could just be that you're getting a new idea about some type of vehicle or some type of transportation that you really like, but it's just an idea. All right, so that's for Cancers. Next up, looking at Leo. Okay, so Leo's Page of Pentacles showing up for you guys, along with the Chariot. This just tells me that whatever this collaboration is that you're working with someone on, that you're partnered up with, it is beginning to pay off. You're at least hearing about a payoff coming in, even if you don't have the money in your hands. Next up, let's look at Virgo. Not yet. You will later. Virgo, Queen of Wands showing up here. Virgo, whatever this partnership is that we're seeing on the table here, you could be Spirit's putting words in my mouth here, but I'm going to go with them. You could be the man in the pants. Okay, Virgo. So this just means that whatever this relationship is, you're the one that is kind of leading. You're the one that is the more dominant partner in this relationship. You're the one that is expressing more about the direction that this project that you're working on with this other person needs to go. Okay, where the other person, it seems like the other person is happy to follow your lead here. So that's kind of nice. That's interesting. All right, that was Virgo. Next up, we're looking at Libra. Okay, you guys, Death card coming up in reverse, Libras. You've got a healthy partnership that's moving forward in a very solid way. Nothing is changing. Just in case you're worried about that, nothing is changing. Don't let the idea of some kind of change stress you out. Okay, so Scorpio. Eight of Swords showing up in reverse. Eight of Swords showing up in reverse. What's going on here? Boop-ba-da-doop. Boo. Some of you are going to be paying your car off, or your airplane if you have an airplane, or whatever. Paying a vehicle off with that Eight of Swords in reverse. That would be nice. What else could be going on here? Looks like there's some kind of thinking that you've really been doing, either about a vehicle or about a partnership. I think for a lot of you, this is more about a partnership than a vehicle, although I can't say that's true for everyone. Anyway, I think there's been a lot of thinking about whatever this is. And I think that we're finally getting to a point where we're done thinking in circles. We're coming to a conclusion or a decision, and we're getting ready to move forward with whatever that conclusion or decision is around either a vehicle or a partnership. It's going to be true both ways, but not for everybody, one way or the other for each of us. Sagittarius. Hanged Man showing up for Sagittarius, but it's in reverse. We like that. That's kind of like the Eight of Swords, really, in reverse. Breaking free. Having had a chance to find new perspective and think things over, understand them, and understand those better. Some of you may be breaking free from some kind of partnership, especially a business partnership, although maybe a romantic partnership for a couple of you. But for a lot of you, this could be, once again, paying off a vehicle. Totally and completely. Some of you actually could be selling a vehicle too. If you're breaking free from a vehicle, you could be selling a vehicle as well. All right, so who was that? Sagittarius? Yes. Next up, we're looking at Capricorn. Empress coming up here. Whatever this is, whether this is a personal partnership or whether this is a business partnership, friendship, whatever it is, or it's a vehicle, it's something that you have manifested. Who am I talking to? Capricorns. It's something that you have manifested into your life with that Empress showing up here. It's something that you like, that you're happy with, that you brought to fruition. Next up is Aquarius. Knight of Wands showing up here. This just talks about taking some kind of inspired action connection having to do with either a vehicle or a partnership. And it's going to be, some of you it's going to be a vehicle, some of you it's going to be a partnership. Blah, blah, blah. A few of you will have both, but mostly one or the other. Pisces. Queen of Swords coming up here. You're taking care of business. This is my business lady, straight up. She does not put up with BS. She does not put up with silliness. Nay, nay. She looks at the bottom line. Are you helping the bottom line? Great. Are you not helping the bottom line? Bye-bye. So we've got somebody that is taking care of business. Pisces, I think that's you taking care of business, especially as it relates to, oh, that's interesting. For some of you, it is relating to a partnership, just like everybody else. For some of you, it's talking about a partnership of some kind. For others of you, I think, Pisces, you may be getting in there and getting your hands dirty and doing some work on a vehicle. And if you're not, you're definitely talking to somebody about what needs to be done, maybe even telling them what needs to be done. So you could be taking a vehicle to the shop. Or if you're in some kind of partnership with somebody, you're taking care of the business part of that partnership. You're doing the admin stuff. You're making some decisions here, that type of thing. Okay. So that's what I've got for everybody for today. Today was an interesting read, I think. Anyway, thank you guys very much for being here. I do appreciate it. Remember, put a thumbs up on this video. Share it out to the world if you would. And also put comments down below. I am looking forward to reading for some of you later on today, either on the phone or online. Peace out.